Last Choice Country. Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Brian Vander Ark calling.
Brian, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Very excited. State Theater this Saturday. Brian Vander Ark, the solo performance. It is always a good time when you're in town. Just real quick, it's this Saturday at the State Theater. What time is the show again?
7:30.
7:30. You can still buy tickets, statetheaterbaycity.com. What is the difference between... Did we just witness your death?
Hold on, I got the... it sounds like it, but I've got the noon siren here going on.
That's
Can
funny.
you hear me all right?
Oh, yeah.
This is awesome. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that only happens when you're on an interview.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's 7:30 at the State Theater. Love that place. It's going to be a great show.
Do you want to wait until after the siren's over?
You know, it's going to go on for about the next 4 minutes. Hold on, let me see if I can duck inside of a building.
All right.
Oh, it's Love Live Radio.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on here. Let me duck inside. I hope I don't have to buy anything here.
Oh, there we go. I can hear
Yeah,
you
it's
better
getting
now.
better, yeah.
All right, here we go.
State Theater Bay City this Saturday. Brian Vander Ark solo performance. What is the big difference? I mean, which one do you prefer? I mean, now that you're doing the Verve Pipe with the rock show, we also have the children's show Verve Pipe, and now the solo performance. Which one is kind of your favorite?
I mean, it depends on the mood, really. You know, I mean,
Sure.
The first thing is the first priority is always the band. You know, I mean, I love the bombast of the bass and the drums and playing rock and roll, but you know, when the band wants some time off and I don't, it's nice to be able to pick up the acoustic guitar and do these kinds of shows, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The State Theater is a awesome venue, too, for just an acoustic act to sit up there and just play your guitar and talk to the crowd, because it's a real interactive crowd, and you don't get that a lot of places, I'm sure.
No, in fact, the only place that I really get that is when I do my home concert series, but, you know, I mean, for the most part, I mean, the crowd at State Theater has always been amazing for the last, 4 or 5 times I think I've been there now.
Sure,
Wow.
sure. And that's actually a cool deal, too. You're doing, what is that exactly about? It's a backyard tour you're doing?
Yeah, for the last 5 years I've been doing what's called the Lawn Chairs and Living Rooms tour, and I basically go into people's homes and do house concerts.
Oh,
Oh,
neat.
I
awesome.
typically do about 100 a summer, so it gets,
Wow.
it's crazy.
The
Yeah.
first few are fun, and then by the end of the 100, you're like, oh, my gosh, another home. Here we go.
Yep. By then I'm done.
Yeah, yeah.
State Theater this Saturday. We're talking with Brian Vander Ark of the Verve Pipe, of course. The Verve Pipe kicking back up towards the end of October in Ann Arbor. Is that correct?
That is correct. I believe it's October 30th, and that's going to be it's going to be a great show. I think we're going to debut a couple of new songs as well, so it should be a lot of fun.
That's a rock show, and then on to December 16th, some other stuff. It's a third annual holiday show at the Magic Bag in Ferndale, and then
Yeah.
Grand Rapids 1223 for another holiday show. So big stuff coming up from the Verve Pipe, and still pushing the children's show. Are those still going over as well as they were when we talked to you last?
Huge. In fact, we're now recording a Spanish version of that album.
Wow.
And we're also recording a new kids record, so we're working on that as well.
Now, did you know Spanish before you decided to record a Spanish version?
I don't speak a lick of Spanish. I speak no Spanish. I have a linguist there that is essentially translating everything for me, and then I got to re-sing what he's saying. It's pretty funny. The process is ridiculous.
Wow.
The Spanish
But, it's
version.
all about the commerce, so,
Sure, sure. The Spanish people want to hear the song Serial, too, so...
It's apparently so.
Brian Vander Ark on the phone this Saturday, State Theater Bay City. Go get your tickets, statetheaterbaycity.com, or obviously by stopping by the box office. Brian, thank you so much, man, for taking the time out of your day and calling us.
Thanks, guys. My pleasure.